Baseball is back. Welcome, everyone, to our special opening day edition of Baseball Tonight. Delighted to bring it to you. This is Carl Ravitch getting you set for the long season ahead. An NL East battle between the Atlanta Braves and the Florida Marlins. It should be fun to watch these guys go to work today. Tim Hudson will be the Atlanta starter in this one. Hudson turned in another outstanding season last year. Injuries limited him to only 27 starts. But look at him. He finished with 12 wins and 6 losses, an ERA of 3.53. Josh Beckett will go against him. He'll throw for Florida. We are out of time. First pitch in Florida, moments away. Let's go to the ESPN booth. It's John Miller and Joe Morgan who have the call of the game. John?
It's baseball in the tropics from beautiful Miami at Pro Player Stadium. We're going to bring you another edition of Major League Baseball on ESPN. It is opening day around Major League Baseball. Baseball's new year. And here we go again. Everybody with a clean slate and filled with high hopes, hoping to do better. Today, it's the Atlanta Braves taking on the Florida Marlins. This is John Miller welcoming you to our Major League Baseball telecast along with former Major Leaguer and Hall of Famer Joe Morgan. And Joe, before we get underway, very quickly, what's the key for Atlanta in this matchup?
Well, some people don't like the unbalanced schedule, but I'm not one of them. It really gives the club a chance to get familiar with the opponents that really mean something. It allows old rivalries to thrive and fosters new ones. The key for them is to play their game, control the pace and the flow, and they should be fine.
Josh Beckett will be doing the pitching. Last year, he was a 9-game winner.
Well, they turned to a good one on the mound today in Josh Beckett. This young guy will overpower you with his fastball, and he'll show you a nice curve and change. Plus, you've got to love the intensity and the competitiveness that he brings to the mound. He's just an outstanding young pitcher.
Pre-game warm-ups are over. It's about time for baseball. Thanks for joining us here on ESPN. First pitch on the way.
Not good pitching here, John. Mistake pitches made to
Hey, Rocky, do an easy out, buddy.
Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And this one rolls all the way to the wall. The throw to third. Around second now, he's heading for third. And he is safe at third. Just did slide in ahead of the play. A superb head-first dive to third base for a triple.
Well, it's easy to see on the replay, John. He went to the outside of the bag and made a nice pass.
Yeah, made it a little tougher on that infielder to get it. Here's the batting order for the Atlanta Braves. Marcus Johnson is in that number 2 spot in the batting order. Cut on and missed. And it's 0-1. He throws.
Well, most hitters aren't going to chase that pitch down and away because they can't hit it anyway.
Now he's set. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
That's down.
That's off the plate at low, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Well, that pitch split the center of everything. The plate, the body, and everything else just locked him up.
He's ready. The 2-2 pitch on the line.
When you pitch it in the second, you better not make a mistake. He does it right here. Perfect pitch, down and in. He got in good rhythm here, John. Here's a look back at the pitch leading up to the strikeout.
And that's the way to do it, that's for sure.
Absolutely, John.
Let's take a look at the Marlins defense. And on third with 1 out. First pitch on the way. Curveball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch.
Well, he tried to make a perfect pitch, but he misses down and away.
We're all sick of you, Chipper.
Here's the 2-0 pitch.
Most pitchers are trying to keep the fastball down around the knees. That one's just a little too low.
Now he's set. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Oh, he had the green light 3-0, but he missed it. 3-1. Now the 3-1. There's a swing and a ground ball. And that'll bring a run home.
John trying to shift to his right. He's able to drive in the first run of the ball game here on their first at bat.
Johnny Escribes up there now. Last year he had 9 total homers all year. With a career slugging percentage under .410. With 1 out, there's a runner at first. First pitch to him.
Hit one.
He delivers. Swing and a miss, and he falls behind 0-2. And a throw over to first. He dives back safely. That ball is lifted high in the air, deep down the right field line. And foul. Drive to the second, could be two. And drop.
Smooth defensive play, and nothing compared to a couple of outs on one at bat. I think it's great for the fans too. It's the pitcher's best friend.
The Atlanta Braves pick up a run on 2 hits and leave no one on base. Now we'll go to the bottom of inning number 1. The Braves are out in front, 1-0. Tim Hudson getting ready to toe the slab and throw his first pitch of the game. He picked up 12 wins last season. First pitch, here it comes. No, started to go, but he held up in time. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Drops down a bunt. Hudson is right there, and his throw gets him. 1 away. Here's the lineup for the Marlins. Carlos Delgado, he's sitting in the number 4 spot right now. One out, nobody on. First pitch, here it comes. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike. The pitch.
No, he didn't go.
Check swing, but he held up in time. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch on the way.
A free souvenir might be on its way.
Just get on now, Louis.
Here's a swing and a fly ball. And that is going to one-hop off the wall. Around second now, he's heading for third. And now, why not? He's trying for the inside the park home run. And he is as he just does get in there to score.
I tell you what, there's a reason why that zone is colored red on his hit chart. There isn't a batter alive that wouldn't love to see pitches right down the middle every time he steps up.
Here's a look at Atlanta's defense. Bases empty, 1 out. First pitch on the way. Swings and misses with that fastball. It's 0-1. This ball is hammered down the left field line, but it goes strong. Swings a fly ball down the left field line. Jones is there to put it away for out number 2. Delgado, one of the very few players in history to hit 4 homers in the same game. Bases empty, 2 down here. The first pitch to him. This one swung on and hit in the air. Mondesi has got it, and the side is retired. The Marlins pick up a run and 1 hit. They go to the top of the second, and we are all tied up. 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next. Andrew Jones will be the first man up. First pitch, here it comes. And that's too high for a ball, 1-0.
Well, the key to the changeup is arm speed. He had good arm speed there, but he left it up high.
Now the 1-0 pitch.
Ball
Down
2.
and in for ball
That's
2.
it.
The 2-0 pitch, here it comes.
If you have a big breaking
Outside.
curveball, you have to start it more at the middle of the plate. Start it to the outside, it's going to move off.
Here's the 3-0 pitch.
Ball 4.
Toughest pitch in
Take your
baseball.
LaRoche is ready to dig in now. 1 man on, nobody out. He's running towards second. And he is out, trying to take second. And he was caught still there. Here's the replay, Joe.
They came up with a fastball this time. You ask the catcher, and they'll tell you that's the best pitch to throw. And he zips one down there to nail his man.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. On the outside corner, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way. The 1-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And it misses outside. 2-2.
One of the problems with the curveball is if you do not get enough rotation on it, it will not break sharply and it'll hang.
Swing and a miss. Second out of the inning.
Well, he was looking dead red. He got the fastball. He could not make contact. Strike 3.
Raul Montes up to the plate. Last season he had just 3 home runs. Lifetime his career slugging percentage is .488. First pitch on the way.
Strike 1.
Pitch on the way.
That was a monster cut at a hard-breaking curveball.
Fastball swung on the miss, and with that, the side is retired.
John, now he'll get a chance to see the full-seam fastball in baseball. This one's coming in on him, and he chases it. Tough pitch to handle.
Not too much he could have done there, Joe. The pitch just made it look bad right there.
Yeah, he did. That was just a great pitch for that situation.
So they go down in short order. Now we'll move on to the bottom of the second, and this game is tied. The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next. Mike Lowell will be the first man up. First pitch to him. Swung up, weakly to second. Hudson is there to play it on the hop. And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning. Loduca steps to the plate for the first time in this one. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch, here it comes. First pitch is a fastball in there for a strike.
Now, when you can see the stitching on a baseball like this batter does,
Let's go, Paulie!
he's in some serious trouble.
Swing and a liner to left. Abbott is right there as he puts it away. Juan Encarnacion steps in here. He's hitting under 100 with a .265 career batting average. First pitch on the way. This ball is hammered down the left field line, but it goes foul. He deals. The 0-1 pitch is a fastball high. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to pitch. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. The throw to second.
He tells the pitcher, you're not going to get us 1, 2, 3. Good piece of 2-out hitting there.
Gonzalez ready to step in now. First pitch to him. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Let's go now, Alex.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Swing and a soft one towards second. Alone is there. His throw not in time. That'll be an infield single. And the tag there is applied, so the side is retired. The Marlins pick up no runs on 2 hits, and they scram just go on. They'll go to the top of hitting number 3, and we are all tied. And the numbers 8, 9, and 1 hitters are due up next. Rafael Forcado will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning. First pitch on the way. Fastball in there, and it's 0-1. And that's low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a fastball, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch coming. Fastball swung and missed. He struck him out. 1-1.
Getting it down and talking ball.
Hudson steps up, and he'll have his first plate appearance of the game right here. Base is empty with 1 out. First pitch to him. He took something off, and it swung on and missed. Strike 1. pitch. Swinging at a ground ball to short. Gonzalez has it on the hop. On the first. 2 down. For Cobb, a switch hitter batting left-handed. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch, here it comes.
Oh, and I don't think he wants to play nice.
Hey, Rocky, you're an easy out, buddy.
Swing, and the ball hit high and deep down the line in right. That's the wall, and he knocks that incredible play. Encarnacion got himself in the position to take this one back into the ballpark. I think he took a home run away from it.
Everything's got to be right for this play to happen. The ball's got to be just over the wall, and he's got to time his leap perfectly, and he does just that. Plus, he avoids a collision with the wall. That's a great play.
And they're gone in short order here. Now we'll go to the bottom of the third, and we're all tied. They'll start at the 9th spot and then go to the top of the order next. Juan Pierre is due up second in the next half inning. And that swung on and missed. 0-1. Good hard split of that time, and he's in control. It's 0-2. And this is popped up, drifting into foul territory on the left side. Change up, thought he had it, but it's 1-2.
Be a hitter, Josh.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss on a fastball, and he struck him out. 1 away.
He got the fastball, but he could not make contact. Strike 3. Kazon will show us a look here at the 4-seam fastball. He's striking out on the 5th pitch of this at bat, but he's got to go sit down anyway.
He's really showing a nice rhythm out there. Base is empty. 1 out. First pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch on the way.
Well, you try to get the hitter to chase that riding fastball, but he wouldn't chase that one.
Set the table now, Juan. Come on, baby.
The 2-0 pitch on the way.
The effect of this pitch has to be down in the zone, not up there.
The 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well, and it's a 4-pitch pitch. Castillo will stand in. He's the switcher for batting left-handed. Bottom of first, 1 down. First pitch to him. Sinker swung on a miss. It's 0-1. He throws. Here's a swing on the fly ball. Score! A 2-run homer. So a tie ball game, and then boom! The big fly streaking lightning across the sky, and they've got a 2-run advantage.
Swing for the home team. You've got the support of the crowd, and it kind of pumps you up a little bit. Well, the catcher called for it down, but this one is up. And the catcher's not happy with it.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Lower for a ball. 2-0. Now the 2-0 pitch. Slider just misses, and he runs it to 3-0.
Well, the catcher called for it down, but this one is up. And the catcher's not happy with it.
The 3-0 pitch, here it comes. He's hacking 3-0, but he missed it way out in front. 3-1. Here's the 3-1 pitch. And he lays off here. It misses. Ball 4.
Well, he missed it that play, but he still has to throw it. That's his out pitch. And I guess it's time for a little heart-to-heart talk here, John. It doesn't seem like they're going to pull him right away. Probably just considering making the change later on.
1 on, 1 out. First pitch, here it comes.
Fastball in can be effective, but I don't write it down in there. Well, he's being saluted by the fans.
Swings and pops it up. Right side of the infield. Oh, he blows it because he was showing off. Unbelievable.
Well, he gets a force out in second, but I think they would have liked to have gotten to it. John, here's another look at the replay. I just don't get it. He tries a special maneuver to catch it, and why is he doing that?
Why is he doing that? We just don't get it. It's an excellent play. Lower will be the batter.
0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on the way.
Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. He throws. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. It's 0-2.
Well, you get that fastball down in, a lot of times you're just going to get the ground ball that you're looking for.
The 1-2 pitch. This is swung on and a liner. The throw to third.
John, that's the first three hits he's got to bounce back and get this guy. The pitcher's going to try and sneak one past him low in the zone for strike 3, but he waits on it and manages to pound this thing for a base hit.
You just can't afford to give up those types of hits when you get ahead in the count.
Not in this league, John.
Too far outside, 1-0. He's at.
Oh, not again. This is not a good sign for the pitcher right now.
Go, Paulie!
This one swung out and hit in the air. Home run, a 3-run shot. Subby hits a 5-run lead. It's going to look a little more lopsided.
Well, John, let's see this pitch again on tape. Here's another look at the 4-seam fastball. Well, he tries working him up and in, but he just loses this battle. This ball gets clobbered. As a pitcher, all you can do is turn and watch it go.
Yeah, I think he wanted to cover his eyes after he saw that ball fly off the bat.
As a pitcher, it takes some mental toughness to play this game. A 3-run homer right there can get to a guy. Well, the fans are always a factor, but when you're up by a big margin like this, they just continue to inspire you.
The pitch. The 0-1 pitch is a fastball inside to even the count at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and it's 1-2.
All you, big one! Let's go, big one!
The 1-2 pitch coming. The slider tough to lay off, and it's 2-2.
John, it's a slider down and away, but he just slides down and outside of the zone this time for a ball.
Man, oh man, Joe. Another fat one here. Is this guy...
All you, big one! Let's go, big one!
This ball is going to be...
Here's a swing and a fly ball. Now it is there, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Out before they tally 5 times, thanks to 2 home runs in the game. We're 3-3 here at the ballpark. Florida is ahead, 6-1. The number 2 hole will be getting things started next. Chipper Jones is due up second in the next half inning. First pitch to him. This swung on and hit in the air.
And that is going to one hop off the wall.
The throw to second.
If they're going to make these run it winning, they're going to need to get the base runner. And they've got the lead off man.
Nobody out, runner at first. First pitch, here it comes.
And he is out on a good throw.
Here's up to show the attempt of the steal.
He came with a curveball that time. That's usually one of the toughest pitches for a catcher to throw. But he handled this one perfectly and caught a perfect throw to get his man at third.
The 1-0 pitch on the way.
That's it.
Runs that one too far inside, and it's 2-0. The 2-0 pitch on the way. Line foul towards first. The 2-1 pitch on the way. Oh, it looked good, but now it's 3-1.
You got nothing, Chipper!
3 balls and a strike. Here he comes.
Man, that's one-on-one power baseball right there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and ripped towards second.
Castillo is there. One back at his play. Estrada
Will stand in. He's a switcher, batting left-handed. Base is empty, 2 down.
First pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a fastball in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Good looking fastball, but called the ball. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch.
Uh-oh, John. The pitcher made a mistake. The batter looks like he's fouled.
This one, a ball lifted high and deep down the line and right.
Oh, baby!
Encarnacion went all the way up and put this one back into the yard. Here's a look.
Well, this is a great individual effort. Ball is carrying farther than I thought it would. He's got to contend with the wall, but he stretches himself out, and that ball hits his glove right in the pocket.
So, no runs, 1 hit, and nobody left. Now we move on to the bottom of the 4th. The Marlins lead 6-1.
They'll have the 8-9-1 spots coming up.
Juan Pierre
Will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
He starts him out with a sinker for a strike. Doesn't get the call on that slider. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Sinker just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Let's go now, Robert.
Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and lined to right field, and that falls for a base hit. The throw to second.
Well, they're keeping the pressure on. The leadoff man's aboard as they try to stretch this lead even further.
Beckett will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. Runner first. Now a throw. And he's back in time.
Runner at first, nobody out.
Now a throw. And he's back in time.
Nobody out and a runner at first.
First pitch to him. Swing and a miss, although he looked to be right on it.
Be a hitter, John.
Here it comes.
Swing and a miss on the slider for out number 1.
Man, that's right down the middle. He missed it. He was punishing here, John. 3 great pitches.
Well, he's got to have great stuff because you don't see guys put down like 3 pitches like that very often.
Very nice.
Pierre will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
1 on, 1 out.
And he has to dive, but he's back in time.
With 1 out, there's a runner at first.
There he goes for second. And he's in there at second.
The throw is away here, John. He's able to steal second base with a good slide.
Yeah, I thought the slide there was the key to the whole thing, Joe.
I noticed on the replay, John, he didn't have too much of a lead at first either.
Swing and a liner to right. Mondesi boots it.
Here's another look at the air as he bobbles it.
I thought he was going to come up with it, but it somehow got away from him.
When you see Sports Center after the game, your error, it hurts, believe me.
Luis
Castillo comes up to the plate now. Last season he had just 2 home runs all year, with a career slugging percentage under 400.
And he's in there at second.
Here's another look at the steal. He beats the throw easily.
Yeah, and I tell you what, he didn't have much of a jump from first base, Joe. That slide, I thought, was a big one.
Sometimes, John, you can tip the pitcher off if you get too big a lead, so he did a good job on this one.
They throw behind the runner at second, trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. He's ready. The 2-0 pitch. Fastball just misses, and he runs it to 3-0. The 3-0 pitch.
And he obeys the unwritten rule by not swinging 3-0 with a big lead.
resets, and here's the 3-1 pitch. Fastball in there, and it's now 3-2.
Just get on now, Louis.
Then he's on the move for third.
Good job by the hitter by pitching it. That's when you think you're going to win it anyway. I like this deal. Now he had a good lead off second, and he dives into third base and beats the throw.
Well, you're one of the great base stealers of all time, Joe, so if you like it, I definitely like it.
I like it.
2 men on, 1 man out.
First pitch to him.
Well, he didn't get cheated. That's the big fly swing.
He delivers.
He lays off the curveball. Good pitch, but it's 1-1.
Lock in on one, Miguel. You can do it.
Now he's set. Here's the swing of the fly ball. Abbott at the warning track as he makes the catch. And he is at home. As he just does get a better score.
This one's hit pretty well, but it stays in the park, and the left fielder is able to range back and put it away.
Carlos Delgado
Gets a turn here. He hit 32 home runs last season. He's got a career slugging percentage of .556.
He had to stretch out that time, but he just didn't make it.
Runner at first with 2 down.
They throw over the first. They try to keep him close, but he's back in there safely.
2 outs,
Big
a man
clean
on
out, Carlos.
first.
Let's do it now, baby.
First pitch.
Big clean out, Carlos. Let's do it now, baby.
Down the line. This one has a chance. Gone! A 2-run homer. 2-run homer. And makes it take a bigger lead. Bigger and bigger.
Well, sometimes guys like to look at it, but not in this case.
No, he had it in his mind that he was going to be aggressive. I think he thought he was going to get a fat one in that first pitch.
He's locked in right from the get-go, and he takes this baby over the wall.
He's being called on now to pitch.
He did not have a victory last year.
Where there's going to be some tired arms in that bullpen tomorrow. They will have to burn another guy this early in the game. That can be really tough on a staff.
Lowell will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
The pitch.
The 0-1 pitch is a cut fastball. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Struck him out. And they're able to stop the bleeding. Side is finally tied.
You'll see this thing get right to the lower corner of the plate. It looked like the batter thought he had this one, but in the end, it was just too much for him to handle.
Not the way he was looking to end that at bat, Joe.
The Florida Marlins add a 4 spot here to extend their lead even further.
5th inning coming up here in Miami. Florida is on top in this one.
10-1.
The 5, 6, 7 spots due up.
Andrew Jones
Will be the first match.
swing and a line drive. Castillo gets there in time to make the plate run.
That ball's hit pretty well, but unfortunately, the second baseman hasn't played first.
Baroli will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. First pitch is a fastball in there for a strike. Took something off that time, and he's in control. It's 0-2. Fastball, got him. 2 down.
Good pitch on the outside edge. You couldn't really hit him. Here's a replay of those last 3 pitches. Great pitches on the replay.
Yeah, nice work, Joe. He didn't give him much to hit backside, that's for sure. Mondesi will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. Swings and misses at the curve. 0-1.
On the way.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Lowell has got it. Goes on to first and
Trying to look for the nest that time.
Have a look. Not only does he have to make a throw on the run, across his body. That's such a difficult play to make.
Nothing doing here this afternoon. We go to the bottom of the fifth.
Florida is ahead
10-1.
The numbers 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up.
Paul Loduca
Will be the first man up.
Let's go, Paulie.
first pitch to him. He starts him out with a changeup inside. Ball one. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Fastball waved at and missed. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air to left center. Abbott glides over and makes the catch for the out.
This one's headed towards the gap, but it's a bit high, and the left fielder moves to his left and puts it away.
Encarnacion will step in. 1-2 in the ball game. First pitch on the way. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
All you, big one. Let's go, big one.
Make a mistake pitch like that, and the batter has got to make you pay.
All you, big one. Let's go, big one.
Here's a swing and a fly ball. As this one knocks the wall. The throw to second.
John, good bat speed through the zone that time. With one out now, let's see if they can try to move him along.
Gonzalez will come to the plate. 2 for 2 in this one. First pitch, here it comes. Starts him out with a big curveball for a called strike. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back in easy. A throw back to the back. And he dives back safely.
Pitch on the way.
Swung out, bounced weakly to second.
Definitely some great base running here, John. He just makes it into second base with a nice slide.
Well, you can see right here in the replay, Joe, he had a little fadeaway to the outside.
And that's what they teach you, John. Stay away from the glove hand. Always good.
Beckett will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch, here it comes. Breaking ball swung out and missed. It's 0-1.
Trouble coming here. A curveball on the way, but it's not a good one.
Be a hitter,
This is
John.
one of those curves that could end up in the bleachers.
This one swung on and hit him the over. Home run! A 3-run shot!
We've got a second now to see the 14 fastball pace on.
Juan Pierre
Gets a shot here. Last season he had just 3 home runs with a career slugging percentage under 400.
First pitch on the way.
One of the toughest pitching baseball to hit is the fastball that's up. Sometimes you're able to lay off up.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball waved at and missed. 1-1.
Use that speed now, Juan. Come on.
The 1-1 pitch on the way. This one swung on and hit down the line and right.
Third.
And it drops in for a base hit. The throw to second.
This is good bat speed here. Inside fastball, he really turns on it.
Castillo.
He's a switch hitter, and he's going to back on the right side here. 1 out, down on first.
He was back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure.
Runner at first, 1 down.
Quick throw to first.
1 on, 1 out.
And a throw over to first.
1 out, down on first.
First pitch to him. Ready with the 1.
Oh, man, he can't afford too many.
Just get on now, Louis.
I don't think the Parks will be able to contain this one.
The ball hit high and deep to left field. Way back. They continue to build their lead bigger and bigger. coming into the game to take over the mound. He did not have a victory last year.
I'm sure they hope they wouldn't have to burn so many guys in the bullpen this early. But let's see if this guy can hold down the fort and get him to the late inning.
One out, nobody on. First pitch on the way. First pitch is a cutter, looked at. It's 0-1.
He deals.
On the drive to third. Jones has it. On to first for out number 2. Delgado will stand in. He homered earlier in the game. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch good.
And man, that's one-on-one power baseball right there. He's at the plate, and the fans know how to salute their man. And with this big lead, they're happy to do it.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And he struck him out. And the side is fine for the time.
He decided to swing at this one, but he couldn't get the bat square to the ball.
Excellent pitching right there.
It certainly was. Got to give credit to the pitcher for getting him to chase that one.
But not before they tally 5 times thanks to 2 home runs in the inning. They've played 5 full.
Florida is on top in this one,
15-1.
And if you just tuned in, we want to remind you that I'm John Miller, along with Joe Morgan. Doing baseball here on ESPN. It's the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up.
Rafael Forcal
will try and get something started. He's up third in the next inning.
got the curve by him that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Delgado has it on the hit. Over to first for out number 1.
Great job here by the first baseman with the force out. That's a nice, simple defensive play.
Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes. Swing and a roller towards the hole. Castillo has it, and he throws the first in time until Rafael Forcal
Comes in. He is hitting exactly 500. Wow. He's hitting 283 lifetime.
First pitch good. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
He kicks. He throws.
Right back to the mound. Castillo is there to call on the hit. Throws on the first in time.
Delgado does a remarkable job. He made a quick spin pivot there. A tough off bounce. And he was hanging out there, and man, did he put it right there with something on it.
That's the hardest thing to do when you know you've got to get rid of it quickly. You're not stable yet. But a very fine job of being able to focus and get the accurate throw for the out. Excellent play.
First pitch, here it comes. Fastball swung up and missed. 0-1. Got the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. That misses at the shins, and it's 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
Swing and a miss on the sinker. 1 away.
That sinking fastball is getting the job done every time. Nice pitch. This isn't a bad pitch to hack at. He just timed his swing wrong. Batting is all about rhythm, and he appeared off here.
And a nice job by the pitcher, whose job is to upset his timing rhythm up there. 1 out, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike.
Fastball in can be effective, but I don't like downing in.
1 ball, 1 strike to pitch. Sharp bite to that slider. Now it's 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
Here's the check swing, and the umpire agrees that he did check his swing, so the count is even at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Fastball, got it. 2 down.
Man, that's a tough pitch. All you can hope to do there. John, let's check out this four-seam fastball. There's K-zone. This one's coming in on him, and he chases. Tough pitch to handle.
Not too much you could have done there, Joe. The pitch just made him look bad right there.
Yeah, he did. That was just a great pitch for that situation.
First pitch, here it comes.
He delivers.
Too high for a ball. One ball, one strike.
Almost like
The 1-1 pitch on the way.
all you, big one. Let's go, big one.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
That fastball just about had him, and it's 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a bullet towards the hole.
Jones
On the run.
Joe, it's always about sound fundamental play. Sometimes you also just have to flair for the dramatic.
You're right, John. This is fundamental baseball. This is a super play. Nice job.
Well, they go down quietly at the end of 6 full innings. The Marlins on top, 15-1.
The number 2 hole will be getting things started next.
Chipper Jones.
An outstanding hitter, and he will be due up second in the inning.
Inside and low. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. The 1-0 pitch is a changeup. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. He strikes to go around and holds up, but it's called a strike anyway. 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
Well, you're trying to make a pitch inside with the change, but if you get it down and in, no telling where it might end up if you swing.
2-2 pitch on the way. This is swung on and hit in the air. Peacock is in his tracks as he puts this one around.
He just gets him to swing underneath this thing and lofts an easy fly to center. Good pitch.
Jones comes in now. He's a switch hitter batting from the left side.
First pitch on the way. Swings and misses at the curve. 0-1.
The pitch.
Well, you get that fastball down and in, a lot of times you're just going to get the ground ball that you're looking for.
1 ball, 1 strike to pitch. Now here's the ball driving towards the hole. Delgado is in.
This is just a nice play by the first baseman. He takes care of it and gets the force out.
Howard is going to be brought in to pitch. Last year he was a 9-game winner.
Boy, and we saw a terrific performance by the starter. He won't see his way through to the end, but he really pitched a good ball.
Bases empty, 2 down here.
First pitch to him. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. And this one's grounded to second. Castillo throws the first in time. They go down quickly and quietly here.
Time of the 7th-inning stretch here in South Florida.
Florida's up 15-1.
They'll have the 8-9-1 spots coming up.
Alex Gonzalez
He'll be the first man up.
First pitch, here it comes. Saker just misses. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. The 1-0 pitch is a fastball in there. 1-1.
That's a perfect location for a strikeout. Let's see if he goes back there again.
The 1-1 pitch on the way. The 1-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 1-2.
Let's go now, Alex.
The 1-2 pitch.
This one swung on and hit down the line and right. Mondesi is there and he puts it away for out number 1.
Johnny has the range over to his left to get this one, but he's able to get there in time to put it away.
Howard will get his first plate appearance of the game right here.
First pitch on the way. for a ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swings and lines this one back up the middle. The throw to second.
That is hit number 15 for them in this one. As a manager, you take that kind of offense every time out.
Peacock
will get his first opportunity in this ball game.
Swings and misses at the sinker. 0-1. Swing and a ball hit on the ground.
And there's one. And two. A double play.
Now, I'm always talking about defense. I think you see a great example over here. A terrific double play. A lot of things are going on sometimes, and the timing is so key on plays like this. Great job.
No runs on one hit, and nobody left on. We'll move ahead to the 8th. The Marlins lead 15-1.
The 5, 6, 7 spots do up.
Andrew Jones
Will be the first man up.
first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging and a ground ball to short. Gonzalez has got it.
And he's going to go back to the bench. The shortstop lady will make a nice throw over the first.
LaRoche will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on the way. That's at the knees for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 0-2.
He kicks, he throws.
Slider swung on and missed. 2 down.
Man, that's a hard strike. That's a great two-strike pitch. Tough one to hit. You'll see this thing get tracked to the lower corner of the plate. It looked like the batter thought he had this one, but in the end, it was just too much for him to handle.
Not the way he was looking to end that at bat, Joe.
First pitch to him. Hit in the air to left center. Gonzalez is there, and he puts it away for a number 3. Handing it on in short order. Here come the Marlins in the home half of the 8th. The Marlins lead 15-1.
And they've got the 2, 3, 4 spots due up next.
Carlos Delgado
Is due up third, and they're going to have to watch out for him.
sinker just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Sinker waved at and missed. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a fastball, and it's 1-2.
Man, he put everything into that swing.
Get on now, Woody.
Long way he did.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
Swing and a miss on the sinker. 1 away.
John, that pitch is down and in. That shot, great control right there. That'll finish the job anytime. A fantastic strikeout pitch here. He's headed down and in. The batter just didn't have time to adjust. Never had a chance on this one.
Not a real good swing, Joe.
You've got to give the pitcher credit, too. He made the pitch, and the batter couldn't handle it.
Yeah, but this is a bad swing.
Yes, it was. John, that's where you want to throw that sinker. Get good tumbling action and move it down and away.
He throws.
Oh, here it comes. Look out, folks. He has been throwing some fat meatballs in there today, and here's another plump one.
Here's a swing and a fly ball. Mondesi retreats and makes the catch in deep right field. Delgado will step in. He's had a couple of hits and 4 trips to the plate.
2 outs, nobody out.
Well, the fans are always a factor, but when you're up by a big margin like this, they just continue to inspire you. Well, the crowd's all excited, but they...
Swing and a soft one to towards second. John has got it, and he throws on to first, and the side is
Flagged this one down, and then he had to make the top off-balance throw, get a little extra on it.
He did it. He knows he has to get rid of this thing in a hurry. No time to set himself. He just got to gather this thing and make the transfer and just whip it across there as quickly as possible.
3 up, 3 down this happened. It's through 8. 9th inning coming up. The Marlins lead 15-1.
And the numbers 8, 9, and 1 hitters are due up next.
Rafael Forcado
They'll try and get something started. He's up third in the next inning.
He swings right over the top of that one. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch is a changeup swung on and missed. 0-2. grounded back to the mound. Howard has it. And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning.
Good reactions out there on the mound to glove this thing and throw to first.
Base is empty. 1 out. First pitch, here it comes. Started to go, but he held up in time. 1-0. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. The 2-0 pitch on the way. Almost got him to chase, but he held up in time. 3-0. Here's the 3-0 pitch.
It's tough to hit that pitch when it's sharply in your hand. A lot of times you'll just pull it foul. Very difficult to keep that ball fair.
For Kyle, a switch hitter batting left with 1 out with the runner at first. First pitch, here it comes. Over to first, but he's back in time.
Hey, Rocky, you're an easy out,
Here's the
buddy.
pitch. Good hard slider that time, and he's in control. 0-2. He tried to ring him up with the fastball away, but it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball. And that's the second out of the inning.
He was looking big, Brad. He got the fastball, but he could not make contact right.
Marcus Giles steps in now. Last season he had 8 home runs. 48 runs batted in last year. First pitch on the way. The Florida Marlins seem, Joe, like they just had this one all the way. A lopsided victory.
And John, you and I always like to see close ball games, but if you're a fan of the home team, you'd like to see them beat up on the other team. The offensive explosion today got it done for the home team.
Luis Castillo
Is our ESPN Video Games Player of the Game. Joe, he really hit well tonight when they needed it. He gave his club the spark they needed, and it really helped carry his team through the win. A great job.
And John, that's a great way for him to begin the season. Slow start. What slow start? He was ready right out of the gate. Obviously, somebody worked hard during spring training.
Now, a reminder to be sure and tune in to baseball tonight for all the scores from this day in baseball. Now, for my partner, Joe Morgan, and our entire ESPN crew, this is John Miller. Thanks for being with us today. And again, the final score, the Florida Marlins take the victory
15-1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com.
So long from South Florida.